The highly anticipated pinnacle of motorsports, the most prestigious Grand Prix in the world, is finally upon us. Excitement fills the air as teams gear up for an intense battle, and all eyes are on Red Bull Racing, who might face some challenges from both Mercedes and Aston Martin. The competition promises to be fierce, with Max Verstappen encountering formidable opponents in both Lewis Hamilton and his own teammate Sergio Perez. Mercedes has made significant upgrades to their cars, focusing on refining the overall concept and optimizing seat positioning. Meanwhile, Aston Martin has made a shocking revelation, hinting at their potential to pose a formidable challenge to Red Bull. The Monaco Grand Prix holds a unique distinction in the Formula One calendar as the narrowest racetrack. While it may be the fastest in terms of lap time, it paradoxically requires the slowest driving speeds. This characteristic poses a challenge for teams in extracting valuable performance data, since the main focus for drivers is to navigate the course and avoid any potential crashes. Despite the challenges posed by the devastating floods in the Emilia-Romagna region, Mercedes remains undeterred in their pursuit of success. They have rescheduled their planned upgrades, originally intended for the Imola race. They are the only team introducing advancements for the Monaco Grand Prix. This display of determination underscores their readiness to engage in a fierce battle and compete for victory in this iconic race. Before delving into Mercedes' preparations for Monaco, there is one thing we want to discuss: Fernando Alonso's potential 33rd career triumph. The prospect of the veteran driver securing such an achievement adds an extra layer of excitement to the upcoming race. When it comes to high downforce tracks characterized by numerous slow corners, the AMR23 has demonstrated its competitiveness unequivocally. This was evident in Bahrain, where Fernando Alonso showcased his prowess by imparting valuable lessons to seasoned drivers like Lewis Hamilton and Carlos Sainz on how to excel in such demanding sections and extract maximum performance from the car. Aston Martin's strategic approach follows a concept that they inherited, thanks to the arrival of Dan Fallows, the former head of aerodynamics at Red Bull. Consequently, it is only natural to expect that the Silverstone-based team would excel in this particular field, and their performance would not be marred by any significant struggles. Monaco is the ultimate test, the grand stage where Fernando Alonso will truly showcase his mettle. The AMR23 has been meticulously optimized for precisely the type of tracks that Monaco represents. Given the limited opportunities for overtaking on race day, if Alonso can secure a spot on the front row and benefit from favorable pit stop strategies and a reliable car, he stands a real chance of challenging the likes of Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. Cars that possess high levels of downforce have the advantage of braking later and accelerating earlier, a skill that drivers like Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen have masterfully employed in races where the RB19 faces intense pressure. The upcoming Monaco Grand Prix will provide a similar scenario, but it's worth noting that Verstappen, unlike his teammate Perez, thrives when piloting a slightly understeering car. This crucial distinction opens up a significant opportunity for Fernando Alonso to exert considerable pressure on the Red Bull team, pushing them to their limits. As if the situation between the Red Bull drivers wasn't tense enough already, Alonso's impressive performance in Monaco has the potential to further ignite the already simmering rivalry within the team. The prospect of Alonso challenging the established order and pushing Red Bull to their utmost capabilities adds an exciting element to the mix, intensifying the competition and fueling the already boiling tensions between the drivers. In addition to Aston Martin's strengths, Red Bull must also be cautious of the threat posed by Mercedes. The Silver Arrows have introduced a significant upgrade package originally planned for Imola, now making its debut in Monaco instead of Barcelona. Of particular interest is a new sidepod design, which will be closely scrutinized. Mercedes has also implemented upgrades to their front suspension and the floor of the car. The floor in particular plays a crucial role as a primary generator of rear downforce, an area where the W14 struggled significantly in the 2023 season. These enhancements from Mercedes indicate their determination to address their previous deficiencies and close the performance gap. Lewis Hamilton raised concerns regarding several issues with the W14 this season. Notably, he highlighted the car's deficiency in terms of rear downforce and the positioning of the driver's seat. In a positive development, the seating position issue will be rectified for the 7-time world champion at the Monaco Grand Prix. Although Toto Wolff, the team principal, acknowledged uncertainty about the exact impact of this adjustment, it is significant that the seating position will be shifted back by a maximum of 15 centimeters. This modification comes despite the challenges posed by the car's existing development and construction, underscoring the team's commitment to addressing Hamilton's concerns and optimizing his performance. The seating position holds paramount importance on tracks like Monaco, as Hamilton himself emphasized. The current seating position in the W14 gives him the sensation of being positioned too close to the front wheels, which hampers his ability to precisely hit the braking points and negotiate the intricacies of the slow corners with utmost precision. Compounded by the car's strong front end, Hamilton described the W14 as too pointy and aggressive in these particular sectors of the track. Consequently, rectifying the seating position becomes crucial for optimizing performance and achieving greater precision in these challenging sections in the circuit. Despite the improvements brought by the new upgrades, the unique nature of the Monaco circuit, known for its slow driving speeds, presents a challenge for Mercedes to fully extract the car's maximum potential. The team may not witness a vehicle pushing to its absolute limits, making it difficult to determine if they have achieved the ideal balance between the cars developed in the previous and current seasons. Regarding the seating position, Toto Wolff emphasized that it is not perceived as a major technical issue. Instead, the focus lies on the broader concept of the driver's position within the cockpit. This aspect holds tremendous significance, not only in terms of weight distribution and aerodynamics, but also in providing the driver with the best possible feeling in the car. The team recognizes the importance of creating an optimal environment for the driver, considering both rational factors and subjective experience of the driver behind the wheel. Mercedes is fully committed to the continuous development of their car, despite the likelihood of not witnessing the complete potential of the latest W14 upgrades in Monaco. The team's focus lies in determining the effectiveness of their chosen new direction. It's important to note that bringing upgrades in a season constrained by a budget cap is a process driven by efficiency. By introducing upgrades in the riskiest race of the season, Mercedes sends two clear messages. There is no time to waste, and they aim to provide reassurance to their driver, Lewis Hamilton, that the team is progressing in the right direction. While some criticize Mercedes' decision to bring upgrades to Monaco, the Silver Arrows are well aware of the circuit's high downforce characteristics. The package they bring is tailored to enhance this crucial aspect. Hamilton and his teammate George Russell will undoubtedly exercise caution to avoid any potential accidents by pushing the car to its limits. However, they face a formidable task of securing the front row and establishing themselves as the favourites to win. Such a triumph would not only boost morale, but also increase their chances in the upcoming races, providing a valuable momentum for the team. Mercedes undoubtedly possesses a capability to contend for victories in Monaco, but they might also receive some unintended assistance from other teams. A similar situation occurred last year when Ferrari almost took advantage of insider assistance, if not for Alex Albon unintentionally impeding Carlos Sainz. The ongoing battle between Sergio Perez and Max Verstappen shows no signs of abating, and in Monaco, Perez's proficiency in street circuits gives him an added advantage. With multiple fronts to fight on, Verstappen faces a formidable challenge. Perez has demonstrated his ability to navigate the car more efficiently through slow corners, sacrificing a bit of entry speed before the turns and accelerating earlier than Verstappen. This driving style is influenced by his preference for a car with a more stable rear end, unlike Verstappen's preference for a potentially more unpredictable rear. It is worth noting that the drama between Perez and Verstappen originated in Monaco last year, when the Mexican driver deliberately crashed in Q3 to secure a higher starting position and potentially gain priority treatment within the team's tactics. But let's not forget Ferrari. On the F1 Nation podcast, host Tom Clarkson predicts Charles Leclerc as a potential winner in Monaco, aiming to rectify Ferrari's past strategic blunders. Clarkson highlights Ferrari's superior performance in slow corners compared to Red Bull, with the Aston Martin also matching their pace. Leclerc's success on street tracks, including 2 pole positions in Baku, makes him a strong contender. Ferrari has postponed updates planned for Imola and will introduce them at the Spanish Grand Prix, giving Leclerc familiarity with the current car. Clarkson believes Leclerc has the potential to secure pole position and hopes for Ferrari's success on race day. What are your thoughts? Who do you think will win the Monaco GP? Let us know in the comments below.